Alright, buddy, this month we're going over one of my favorite takedowns. Not one of my favorite, my favorite takedown. Alright, I'm going to put it out there, the double leg shot. Okay? Double leg shot, such an important takedown in wrestling, jiu-jitsu, and mixed martial arts. And we're going to go over all the fine details of the technique. And I'm going to cover several very high percentage setups. Before we get into the setups, I want to break down the technique itself. I'm going to demonstrate it once, and then I'm going to break it down. So let me break down the technique. Now, first of all, you can only shoot at someone that is within touching range. What I mean by touching range, I mean with your hands. So if I can touch him, or better analogy, if I can punch him, then he's in range. Okay? If I'm out here, I'm too far away. If Ray sucks, I can do this to take him down. And then shoot a double leg. Okay? But we're always going to assume that our opponents are top world-class opponents. You can't go wrong. If you only do techniques that work against awesome people, then they'll work against people who are not talented also. So that being said, someone who's on their game, if I can't touch him, shooting is like telegraphing. Okay? It's like I say, hey, I'm going to shoot a takedown right now from this distance. You would say there's no way I'll get it. Well, against someone who's good, this is too far away. Right here is too far away. Okay? You got to be at least within punching range. Now, I'm going to execute the shot. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lower my level. When you shoot a shot, most people come in like at 45 degrees, like a ski slope. And what happens when I do that, my energy is going into the ground. Because if you're a physics person, okay, you remember anything from high school physics, all right? When I'm going this way, I have two force vectors. This is what I'm going to expose what a nerd I am, okay? You have your downward force vector and your side force vector, okay? And when you come in at an angle, you have energy going to the ground and then remaining energy going into him. You don't want that. You want all the energy going into him. You want the energy going straight this way, every little pound of energy. So what do? First I'm in range, I lower myself first, and now I'm shooting like a freight train right through him. So as I lower myself, whoom, I come charging in. Now the footwork I'm using is heel, toe, knee. You see my lead foot? It goes heel, it rolls to toe, and then comes down to knee. So the way we initiate this is when I decide to lower my level, I go heel and I lower my level. And then toe, knee. The knee is going to land between his legs. It doesn't want to land out here where I have to lean forward to get to him. Because now if he pushes my head down, I'm going to collapse. But it doesn't want to be too deep, where my upper body's backwards, where he hips into me, I'm going to fall down all awkward here. You want to be perfectly upright when you hit him. Bang! Now, when I'm hitting this shot, and I come in hard with that shot, I don't want to keep going forward. Like come here. Because if I just keep going forward and he sprawls a little bit, and now it's like I'm just pushing like a sled all around the gym. Okay? It's like one of those football sleds. All you gotta do is sprawl his feet back a few inches, and now he's got all this, it's killing my shot. I want to hit initially hard, boom, and then immediately cut the corner and come to the side. So I'm here, I'm in touching range, I lower, hit. Now from here, I cut the corner and come sideways. He can't do that sled sideways. It's not going to work. I'm going to have more power than him. So let's get into the details about that. So I come here, I lower my level, heel, toe, knee, I hit, my head stays up the whole way. If your head looks down when you're coming in, if your head looks down, for one, he can knee you in the face, he can uppercut you better, but two, when he hits you, he can guillotine me much easier. And if he pushes my head down, which is one of the top counters, he's going to collapse my base. When I hit and I shoot, head up all the way, bang. If he tries to push my head from the top, he can't. Like, get on top of push. He can't, it's very difficult. And if he tries to guillotine me, it's a lot harder because I can cut the corner much easier now. So the head up has to shoot in. And your arms in like a little T-Rex. Alright? If you shoot your arms out, it's easy for him to underhook you. You want to keep your arms in. So here we go. Come a little closer this way. Touching range, lower myself, heel, I hit my heel on the ground, I lower myself, heel, toe, knee, arms in, bang. Hit it nice and flush. You see this leg here? That's the trail leg. It trails behind me, steps to cut the corner. My arms make little hooks. They hook behind his kneecaps. Okay? They don't grab. They don't go like this. They hook like a praying mantis. I'm going to go right down the calves. Now from here, I'm going to, what we call cutting the corner. Where from here, I'm going to step and look past his shoulder right here. So now I'm going to lift the leg closest to me, and the other one's going to smack the knee. And I do that, I'm going to run him to the ground. One of the biggest mistakes jiu-jitsu guys make when they're trying to do double legs is stay on their knees. What I mean is it looks like this. Okay? Touching range, woof, and they're here, they're trying to finish the shot from here. Your knee only touches the ground for a split second. Once your knee hits, you're coming up and you're running off your feet. That initial drive is strong. This comes up like that. Okay? I don't stand up. I'm not here and stand up. I use this drive leg to drive as I stand. So I'm here to here. From another angle, touching range, lower, heel, toe, knee, head up. Hooking here. Cut the corner as I shift my head past the shoulder. I drive here to come up off my other leg. I'm lifting here. I'm swatting the other side. This angle. Facing this way. Right here. Step. Drive as I look this way. See this step right here? When I circle, when I drive, this leg comes up. If you get the tummy mats like this, you can put your knee on the line, step here, and make this foot pass the other line to get the exercise of coming up hard off of there. So now, we got a whole bunch of details we're putting together. The last thing, which is the most important, is to finish. Touching range, heel, lower, toe, knee, elbows in, head up, boom, hitting like a car crash. Step around, cut the corner and look past his shoulder. As I lift this leg, cut this one, and drive off the knee. When I bring him down, I keep the legs, let his stomach break my fall on my shoulder. That's where everyone goes wrong. Over here. Everyone does this. When they finish a shot, everyone does this. They finish a shot, he falls down, this hand posts like that. When this hand posts, this knee will shoot across and get into the guard. I hate the guard. I'd rather get the side control, wrap the back, so I can punch him in the face. Alright? So, when I'm here, and I run this thing, I keep the hands on the legs. Look how I keep it, and boom, I break the fall with my shoulder to his stomach. I come inside tight, and now I got my side control. If I'm here, come up a little bit like that, yeah. If I'm here, when I come down, if I post, he will get the space needed to make his guard happen. So, in full motion, right there. Does this double leg hurt more? Yes. Okay, it's got to tighten his abs and take it in the stomach. It's not going to kill him. Just give him a little workout in his abs. So, stand up, sir. One last breakdown of all the techniques. This is a beautiful technique once you have all the details down. So, touching range. Heel, toe, knee, lowering level, shoot like a torpedo. When you shoot, you want to shoot with such force like you're trying to shoot for the guy's legs behind Ray. The guy behind Ray, he's in the way, you're going to go right through him. After initial impact, cut the corner, drive to the side. So here I am, touching range, detail one, heel, lower, toe, knee, elbows in, head up, hooking behind the knees, coming down the calves if you want. Stepping around, cutting the corner, driving off that leg, running, keeping the legs, breaking the fall with the shoulder. So those are the basic fundamentals of the double leg shot. Now we'll go over some setups. Because remember how I said that versus a high-level person, you will not take them down from a distance. Well, with a high-level person, you're not going to take them down with just a regular old shot. You know, we're here, I'm waiting for him to do something. When I see him lowering his level, I'm sprawling, I'm hitting, I'm doing something. Like, you got to set it up. So I cover a series of setups. The most basic setup, very